This is Boxing Talk 8576. I just got done watching a video by Quentin Cassell. Go to his channel. He got a pretty good channel. You can listen to what he has to talk about. I don't agree with everything he talks about, but he has a pretty good channel. He talked about guys, about him having a name for Keith Thurman fans, because he said if you're a Floyd Mayweather fan, it's Flomos. If you're a Pacquiao fan, it's Pac Tarts. And he got a name for Keith Thurman fans, and he said it's not that many. And he said his name for the Keith Thurman fans are thermosexuals. Come on, man. Like, really? Thermosexuals. But whatever, that's your way of thinking. But and he said in the video about, guys jumping to conclusions about, saying Keith Thurman is special and what's special about Keith Thurman, and it's not good, him having a lot of knockouts. It's good for him to go rounds instead of getting knockouts. And he don't see anything special about Keith Thurman in the ring because he knows about boxing. And he said, Keith Thurman fans don't know about boxing. So I'm finna let him know that I know something about boxing right now. This is a Keith Thurman fan that knows about boxing. This is Boxing Talk 8576. Keith Thurman is a special fighter. I know Keith Thurman now is in the conscience of Quentin Cassell's mind because he gave him a name. And now he's on the radar. He's on your radar, and Keith Thurman is coming for your favorite fighter. And that's what that boils down to. Inside that ring, Keith Thurman shows really good footwork, really good ring generalship. He can punch. He can box. He can go to the body. He can make adjustments in the ring. Go to the Diego Chavez fight. When he came out, they came out, trying to prove to each other who can, punch the hardest, and they was, giving it to each other back and forth. Keith Thurman decided, okay, I want to get this guy out of here. So Keith Thurman started boxing. He mixed it up. He slowed down the pace a little bit. He started boxing, going to the body. Got the guy with a body shot, hurt the guy. Then, guess what? Got the guy out of there. Diego Chavez was an undefeated fighter at the time, from Argentina. And that went 9 rounds. That was not a quick knockout. He went rounds in that fight. He went rounds against Juan Zabic, a former world champion. He went 12 rounds with that guy. So he get rounds in. He got rounds in, against Soto Carras before he knocked him out. The same guy that dusted off Andre Berto. So he gets rounds in. He's been getting rounds in. To say a guy needs to go in there and think about, oh, I need to get rounds in instead of knocking a guy out and taking care of a guy when he has the guy, when he knows he can not get the guy out of there. To me, it's preserving your body as much as possible. If you can go in there and not, have to physically push yourself in the fight to go whatever the round limit is, whether it's 10, 8, or 12, or whatever the round limit is, and you can get your guy out of there and have an easy night, that's what you should do. Because the whole object to me of the sport is to go in there and do your business the way you do your business and get out of there. Keith Thurman is a boxer puncher. It's not his fault that he goes in there and guys can't take his punch. He shouldn't be, stepping off the gas pedal to go in there and throw light punches so he can carry these guys the distance. No, that's not the way you do it. His mentality is to go in there and seek and destroy, and that's what he should do. Now, you said he has not shown that he's not going to be knocking out elite fighters, so-called elite fighters. Okay? You can't say he's not going to knock the guys out either. When these so-called elite fighters get in the ring with him, then we'll see if they can survive 12 rounds or whatever. So until that time comes, we'll see that part. But Keith Thurman is a special fighter. You know he's a special fighter. That's why you're trying to come up with these, crazy names for his fans, because you see that he getting a lot of publicity, he getting a lot of plug. You see he's getting a lot of attention. You know, you don't want him to get too much attention because you want your favorite fighter to have all the attention. But you know that time is coming to an end, because if your favorite fighter got in the ring with him, he will beat your favorite fighter. Plain and simple. He will go in there, have more facets to the game that your favorite fighter has not seen in a long time. A guy that can move, a guy that can punch, a guy that can punch with speed, a guy that can throw all the punches in the book and knock you out. You seen that uppercut he threw against Jose Soto Carras? You see that uppercut he threw against your boy Julio Diaz and knocked the guy down, a delayed knockdown. You see that that punch to the body he gave Diego Chavez and he went down. That guy got tools in the shed, man. He's a special fighter. Special fighter. That your favorite fighter will not even get in the ring with. So let's just put it out there. Keith Thurman is coming. He got a fight coming up against this guy from over in Britain, I think, somewhere over there. Leonard Badu, and I guess he's a pretty good fighter. I mean, for over there in England, England, he's a pretty good fighter. I seen a little tape on him. I mean, he looks decent, but we'll see what he's undefeated, so we'll see what Keith Thurman can do with him. But just stop it with the Keith Thurman, got little fans, because y'all try to belittle Keith Thurman as much as possible, because y'all all about, you gotta bring money to fight my favorite fighter. Man, forget all that crap, man. I'm not here to be Keith Thurman's manager. I'm not here to be Keith Thurman to see how much money Keith Thurman gonna fight per the guys he get in the ring with. I'm here to see Keith Thurman fight all the guys I have in mind for him to fight, because they are good matchups. Win, lose, or draw, I want to see him in the ring. I do not want to sit up here and talk about fantasy matchups of guys that can actually get in the ring and fight. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous for me to act like I'm his manager and figuring out how much money he gonna make. I'm not gonna do that. The guy get in the ring, he's a fighter, he's a warrior. He says he's a warrior, he says he's a fighter. I want to see him in the ring with the top level guys in the sport, period, doing this thing. Because I know once he get in the ring with these guys, I already know what's gonna happen. You already know what's gonna happen. Quentin Cassell, just keep your favorite fighter away from Keith Thurman, and I think you can be able to sleep at night. But if you want to debate about Keith Thurman not being a special fighter, or Keith Thurman, why he's not coming or rising, coming on the horizon, we can do that. Have 78 set it up. We could talk about it. This is Boxing Talk 8576. I'm out.